Sweet. All right, so you guys know that feeling when you have some debt to pay off, you know, like a couple grand on a credit card, and you struggle for a really long time with those payments, those really big payments, until finally it's all paid off, and all that money that was leaking out of you every month is just sitting in your bank account? You know that feeling when you go from being really broke for a really long time to finally having some money you can do whatever you want with? Well, I gotta say, I just got dumped, and it is the same feeling. It's like getting a raise, but it's better because I'm taking home twice the amount of money now, but I'm putting in less than half the effort, which is great, you know. But you know, and I'm heartbroken. But now I can afford to go to a restaurant and eat when I get there, which is great. After this, I'm gonna go swagger down to McDonald's like I own the place, you know. Like, take 2 of everything on the $1 menu and a round of apple pies on the house. And
Sir, you're at the drive-thru.
Oh yeah, just apple pie for me then. You want one?
Sir, you need a card for the drive-thru.
No, but I am kind of lonely though, you know, and it's the first time I've been single in like 2 years, so I'm trying to go out, I'm trying to meet girls at bars or whatever, but it's really hard for me to talk to girls. And one of the reasons it's hard for me to talk to girls is because I'm at a point in my life when all the girls that I meet all have like real grown-up jobs, you know, like in the banking industry or, you know, as doctors or as hairdressers, you know. This guy got that joke. No one gets that joke. Hairdressers, it's a shitty job. But no, but you know, it's kind of embarrassing for me to admit, like out loud in a bar, you know, that I still work in retail. It's kind of like admitting I have herpes or a kid or whatever, you know. It's like, yeah, when I was younger, I made some mistakes, ran with the wrong crowd. Now I work at the Gap, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Lots of people these days have to clap. It's no big deal. What? I don't have to clap. I work at the Gap. Oh. I have a boyfriend, so I'm gonna... Even if I manage to find a girl who's just happy that I have a job, you know, it's still awkward because people with real jobs have like real, mature anecdotes about their day, you know, and I can't compete with that. Like, a couple weeks ago I met a girl at a bar who had this like really like corporate job in New York City, you know, so I asked her to tell me about it, and she was like, you know, my boss is such an idiot, I just make him look good all day. Like, last week he blew a couple $1,000s of our expense account on a business trip to Atlantic City, and of course, I had to clean it up and make it look like it was all above board. And I was like, wow, really? An expense account? That's so interesting. Wow. Last week at my job, someone took a shit in the fitting room and then wiped their ass with a pair of chinos, and of course, I had to clean it up. It's embarrassing, you can't tell a girl that. Oh, man. It's true, though. It's true, people shit everywhere. But another reason it's hard for me to talk to girls is because I'm starting to lose my hair. You know, my hair is getting thin, which kind of sucks. But I'm trying to stay positive about it. I'm trying not to think of it as going bald, per se. I'm trying to think of it like the hair on the top of my head just can't afford the high cost of living in Manhattan anymore, so it's moving into lower, more affordable areas, you know, like Brooklyn and Queens, Long Island, New Jersey. People are always like, oh no man, no, New Jersey's the armpit of America, but I don't think so. I think it's the asshole. Because I don't know about you, but if New Jersey smelled like Old Spice, I would go there all the time. Just like, yeah. Nah, I shit on Jersey a lot, but none of you here can tell me that you've never wished, not even once, that the Holland Tunnel actually went to Holland. That would be so much better. But, no, but it's true. I'm losing my hair. You know, it's starting to get thin. And pretty soon I'm not going to be able to hide it. You know, I'm not going to be able to, like, comb it this way or comb it that way anymore. Pretty soon I'm not going to have any more options. I'm just going to have to, you know, become a white supremacist. Which could be awkward because I really do love soul food. Can you imagine that scene? You know, you walk in. Yolanda! Am I going crazy, or did a neo-Nazi just walk in here and order the chicken and waffles? I don't know, Shaniqua, but this joke's getting awful racist. No, but to be honest, I could never shave my head, you know. I'm too pale and white, my head's too round, you know. I just look like the full moon, which would be embarrassing enough, but I could never go to the beach looking like the full moon. You know, it would be a disaster. The tides would be going crazy. Women would be menstruating everywhere. People would be transforming into werewolves left and right. Yeah, if you're on a beach and someone transforms into a werewolf right next to you, that's gotta be pretty freaking scary. Unless you're on a beach in Greece, then you probably wouldn't notice. I mean, seriously, if evolution is a real thing, why do Greek men still have so much hair? You think they'd lost that by now? You know, it's really hot in Greece, but no, they still got it. They're still hairy. Why do you think they never made an American Werewolf in Athens? Because the plot of that movie would be, an American werewolf goes to Athens, makes lots of friends. The opening scene would be like, you know, an English tourist and his wife would be attacked by a werewolf. You know, the guy's wife comes running up to him. Honey, honey, help me, I'm being chased by a werewolf. Really? Are you sure? How do you know? Well, he's covered in hair all over his body and he's not wearing very much and he's got very long fingernails. Oh, yes, right. What should I do? Oh, tell the policeman, over there. Well, I don't see a policeman. He's over there, he's the very hairy man, wearing very little with long fingernails. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm Josh. Thank you very much. Woo!